spring arrived and I had literally no idea what to wear. And honestly, every time when I feel like uninspired to get dressed, or when I feel like going nuts and spending all my savings on new stuff that I don't actually need, I should just play some dress up with the clothes that I already own, which is like so many nice things. Like sometimes I don't realize how good my wardrobe is. So it's been a while since I made the videos about how to find your personal style and then the wardrobe updates afterwards. And I did not realize it was like 7 months ago already, which is kind of crazy because it feels like it was just literally like a month ago or something. And it was for more like summer outfits. And I really did implement like so many changes in my personal style and in my wardrobe. And I really felt like it's starting to become an actual thing that I like, and it's starting to become an actual wardrobe that I like. And it was like much easier to get dressed, and I have a few like really good go-to outfits, so that was really great to start. But they were more for summer, and I honestly have no idea what I was wearing the whole winter. I mean, it wasn't that cold, so I guess like very similar things to that I'm wearing like right now. But yes, I could not shake the feeling that like, oh, new year, new me, I should have some new outfits, I should dress a bit more trendy. And also I've been seeing all these videos on TikTok, obviously, what cool girls are wearing and how to dress trendy and what to wear for spring and like all these things. And being trendy is not my main goal, and I don't want to follow trends all the time because I think it's exhausting. But of course there are like a few things that I really love about certain trends that just like resonate with me, and then I also find out that I already have things like that in my wardrobe. I try to implement some ideas so then I feel better about the way I dress. I guess that's kind of the idea. So I decided to dedicate a little bit of my free time and create and document some new outfits for spring. I've been using Pinterest and some TikTok videos as my main inspiration, but I also use the personal style boards that I created for myself, and I link the videos below so you can check it out and try to create your personal style boards if you have some time. So I've been using those also because there are like key elements that I know I need to pay attention to and I know I need to follow in order to make those outfits actually wearable. I explained the whole process of these personal style boards in my previous video, but basically what I did is saved a bunch of pictures and analyzed different layers, the different outfits, what I like about them, what works for my lifestyle, and then created an overall like mood board type thing. I mean, a lot of mood boards, but you can just create one. And I used those as my main source of inspiration for my personal style. And then of course I can update it whenever I want to. So first things first, I made a list of outfit ideas where I basically just picked a base that I could be wearing with a lot of things, and I wasn't going crazy. I tried to keep it very simple because I'm working on a very casual, everyday wear kind of wardrobe, and I tried to think about like a rough idea what I would pair it with when it comes to accessories and outer layers and jackets and whatnot. So I picked the base and then roughly tried to think about other layers and accessories and whatever to add on top of that base. And like some of these outfits like I already wore multiple times and I already put together, I just didn't like document, and then I would really love that outfit, but then when I'm like trying to get ready and rushing out, I would have no idea what to put on, and I didn't have an image and I didn't remember clearly how that outfit looked like. So that's why I want to have like pictures and detailed documentation of everything, because it's gonna be so handy when you have no time to think and make an outfit and you just want to like put on something quickly. This actual dress up process can get like so messy, and I basically just took out all the outfits that I already had planned and like all the different pieces for it. But then for the accessories and for the bags and other stuff like hats and scarves, I just put them on the table and some on the side. And yeah, I was basically doing like that for a couple days because I didn't feel like putting them away and I wanted to do more, but obviously I couldn't do it in like one go because it started to get dark and I cannot just do this the whole day. I basically tried to lay out all the accessories in their groups. So I put all the jewelry, and then within the jewelry I grouped them like, okay, these are the chokers, these are the necklaces, gold, silver, earrings, whatnot. And then I put like all the small bags and then all the big bags together. And then I had my little scarves and hair clips and hat. Try to keep the categories separate, how I would do it like on my digital planning also. And also that's how you kind of do it when you do a photo shoot, that you just have everything laid out nicely so you can see all the options. And also it's very helpful because it can give you more ideas when you see like everything kind of all at once, or when you put things next to each other, maybe you just didn't think about it, but it pairs like nicely together. So yeah. So for example, I've been making a few new jewelry pieces that I want to add to my shop. I was like not sure how I would wear them or what I would pair them with, but then I put them next to each other and some of them actually really work layered together. And yeah, also I would have not thought about like putting those two necklaces together, but then I accidentally just put them next to each other when I was like laying them out on the table, and it just looks so good, and I was like, oh, okay, I guess that works. So that was nice. And then also I was like taking out all my jewelry, and I've been wanting to make some charm necklaces, and I was like, okay, I want to make something for myself. And then I found like a bunch of little like medals and stuff in my jewelry box that I haven't been wearing because I don't wear like medals separately, but then I just put them on a little necklace like this. I made a gold one and a silver one, and they're all like personal things that, you know, I get from different people. Like, it's super cute. Super happy with it. I've been wearing it so much. So yeah, in the middle of all that mess, I started like squatting next to the table and put together a little charm necklace for myself because I really wanted to put it in the whole styling process. So it was just so much fun to get inspired with the things that I already have and to see them in like a new way. So for example, the first outfit base that I was doing, it was these gray jeans and literally the only boots that I own, and they just looked nice together. And I wanted to keep the process like fairly simple. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna pair it with a white t-shirt and then I can just go from that. And from that, I created 5 outfits that are casual and comfy enough for me to wear pretty much every day or whenever I want to go somewhere, but also feels like trendy and fashiony. So basically I was like trying to add different layers like vests and jackets and shirts, and I have a lot of blazers. Like most of the things that I wear like as an outer layer are blazers, and I tried to make them a little more colorful and playful. And then sometimes I would have like hat, scarf. I really tried to focus on having my glasses as an accessory. Oh, that's so hard to say. Rather than just wear my glasses with everything or just wear contact lenses with everything. And then I did the same thing with another base, which was my nice comfy black pants and my big graphic t-shirt that I painted myself. So yeah, I wanted to use these pants mainly because they're just very comfortable to sit in, and you know, there is nothing pushing your belly, and it's a great option to have it for more like a home kind of nicer outfit. And then if you put on like layers of like different blazers or jackets or a boot, it really dresses it up. And is that a word? You can really dress up this like very basic and very comfortable outfit. And then I wanted to pick a base that was more for like an office meeting, working professional lady kind of outfit. So I picked my white t-shirt again, and then, I mean, I have multiple white t-shirts, so that's why it's a good base. So yeah, I picked my white t-shirt and gray suit pants, and then I was like trying to dress it up a little bit less casual, but you know, still very like easy to wear kind of outfits. These suit pants are less comfy, so like I wouldn't sit in it all day at home. I think honestly at this point they're a bit too small, and like I don't really like the fit that much anymore because it should be a bit more like loose, and then it would like sit much nicer on my body. But I think until they fit me, I'm gonna keep them wearing, but I might try to like cover the crotch part a bit because I don't really like how it's like stretched out in the front. And then I was trying to pair it with like a variety of different items that I feel a bit more professional and serious if I need to meet any clients. I feel like an actual grown-up and but yes, it's still very casual and simple. The other very important aspect of creating some new outfits was to do some colorful outfits, because that was one of the main goals in my personal style development, is that I want to dress more colorful. So I was really trying to incorporate some of my colorful and more like bright pieces into these outfits. One of them was my shiny red blazer, which I also have like pants made for me, but they don't fit anymore. So I'm gonna fix them. I feel like I don't wear it enough, or not as much as I would want to, because whenever it comes to me putting it on, it just looks out of place kind of. So I want to have a few like for sure working outfits. So the great thing about when you start playing this little dress up and start with a few outfits that you know that work, and then you try to like swap out a few items, it really starts this whole flow of like creativity, and one thing comes from another, and then you will see how different items can combine with each other. Because I think it's really hard to start this whole process, but if you have a few like outfits that you just love and feel comfortable with, try to like swap out one or two things, and then, you know, from that try to swap out another one, and then, you know, kind of like one thing leads to another. I really love this red and blue color combination outfit, and I was thinking like, what other red and blue things do I have, or what other red and blue outfits could I make? And then I did this one with the check shirt that actually had some blue in it, so that looks so good also. And I wouldn't have necessarily thought about putting together this red check shirt with a red blazer, because ooh, that's like a bit too much, but I honestly really liked it. Like, it was like such a fun thing. And then from that other red and blue outfit, I really loved the base, and I loved the matching headscarf and the tote bag. So I was like, okay, what else could I add into this like base plus like the bright blue details? Like, I saw on my boards and on some of my inspiration pictures, I saved a lot of blue and green color combination outfits in like different ways. So I was like, okay, I could like maybe put something green into it. And then I had this one green jacket that I had no idea how to style. I always wanted to pair it with red, and then I was wearing white and then that green, and then I just felt like a Christmas tree, and it just never worked. And then from that I was thinking like, okay, like, what other color combinations do I like? And then I just wrote down a few color combinations that I really love, like red and pink, red and gray, and blue and green, which I already did. And then blue and orange. I still need to do that one, but I'm gonna work on it. Yeah, orange and pink with green. So I wrote these down, and then I was seeing like how I could create these color combinations within the things that I already own. And I think like this is literally the best thing about my wardrobe, that I have, for example, these 3 blazers that are colorful or have a pattern, and I can just put it over anything and it instantly makes it more stylish and more like put together. And I actually got these like as suits with the blazer and pants, and they were tailored for me. So I had it done like 6 years ago, but I want to enlarge the pants and I want to fix them, because I just cannot wait to wear them as like matching outfits again, because that's like just so much fun. There are so many more outfits that I could have done, but I didn't even have the energy for it and I didn't really have more time. So I was like, I'm probably just gonna do them whenever I feel bored of all of these outfits and I want to like do some new ones. And honestly, I really thought that my wardrobe was so tiny and I have literally nothing to wear, but it was so great to see that I actually have some like amazing clothes and things that make me feel very happy and comfortable. So I think it was such a successful couple days and really worth the effort to try do this before you like dump all the things that you think you don't wear, and also or before you just buy a bunch of new things. I'm gonna do this another time. I really want to play more dress up and I really want to use all the things that I already own and repair them and renew them and upcycle them. So I'm gonna do this soon again. I really hope that this was helpful to inspire you to dig deep into your closet and create some outfits, get excited about the things that you already own. Thank you so much for watching this video and have a wonderful day. Bye!